I was 6, afraid of 7.
There's 7, 8 now.
Yeah, that's not the real story. No. 7 was blackmailing 6. Yeah, he had pictures of 6 and 9 together. And that's England for him. And 7 was married to Pi. And he thought, I have to tell her. I'm going to have to tell her about the affair. But then he decided not to because he thought she might forgive him. But she never shut up about it because Pi goes on and on and on. So I was in town the other day and I get a phone call from my wife. And she says, you know, Hannah, she's our oldest, she's 11 years old now. And she's going to a sleepover. So can you go and get a present for the birthday girl? Fairly straightforward request. So I said, what's she into? Kind of Lego, My Little Pony, something like that. And she said, no makeup. So I said, okay. And she got it all figured out. She said, Boots are just near work, just nip in, get a couple of items, you know, in your lunch hour. And that's the point where I should have said no. I should have explained the impossibility of me going and buying makeup in Boots. But I didn't. I said, okay. I thought it'd be okay. Because there'll be a makeup counter, and there'll be a lady behind the makeup counter who can help me out. And she'd be made up in that special way that only people behind makeup counters. I think they're worried they've got really small features and they have to highlight them in the most amazing ways. You can see them across the room. You know. If they've got a bad day, maybe they just get the makeup counter and go, wow. So I'm thinking ahead. I think I'm just going to do this quickly. I'll be in and out really quickly. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I know the way Boots is set up because all Boots are the same, and it's ladies on the right and gents on the left. So I'll go in and I'll just be in quick, and the makeup counter will be on the right. That'll be straightforward. So I walk in and I go to the right, and there's no makeup counter, and I freeze. I think, what do I do now? I think, look, I've thought about difficult situations before. I know how to wrestle a bear. I know what to do if a rabid dog attacks you. You shove your finger up his arse. That's what you do apparently. I don't know that I've read it, so that's maybe what you do. But with this situation, buying makeup, I have never ever thought I would have to go and buy makeup. So Boots, they seem to have been in cost cutting. They got rid of the makeup counters, but they replaced it with row upon row upon row of makeup. And it all looks the same to me, pink and shiny. So I'm walking up and down the aisles and going pink and shiny, shiny and pink, pink and shiny. Oh, maybe it's different on the next row, let's have a look. Pink and shiny and shiny and pink. Black and angry. That's something I can relate to. Mascara. So I look them down and think, there's a lot of mascara. Well, you know, in for a pound. So I pick up the first one and it says, 16 times more volume. I think I've no idea what that means, but it's a start. So put that down. Pick up the next one, it says 8 times bigger. Well, I think that's obviously worse than this one. This is 16 times. I mean, the people that are making 8, they don't know about the 16. So, you know, have a look at another one. It says 300% larger. And I'm like, they don't even have the same units. You know, what you need here is a unit of lash. So I think it'd be straightforward, you know, a scale from 1 to 10. So like 1 for hanging around the house, 3 for the office, 5 for a funeral, 10 for a big night out. That's straightforward. So all this kind of wandering up and down and musing on you know, lashes and things, it attracted the attention of one of the assistants. And she came over, and it was Christmas, so she had a hat on, with a flashing bauble at the end like that. And she was quite small, I don't think she was that old really. I think she was a teenager, because the way she looked at me. Anyway, I didn't think of running at that point, but she said those magic words. She said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yes, you can. I need some help. I'm trying to buy some makeup." I said, "No, it's not for me, it's for a little girl." "No, she's 12. No, it's my daughter's best friend." You know? And then there was an eerie silence. Neither of us knew what to do. And the only thing I could do is kind of step in with her. And I only want to spend £10. But that's the rule. If you're buying a present for somebody else's child and your daughter's going to take it to them, you only spend £10. So she said, look, the 3 for 2s are over here. So she took me over. And she said, right, where do you want to start? I said, I have no idea. Just be quick. I want to be out of here quick. So she says, nail varnish. How about that? I said, I have no idea. She said, this is Rita Ora nail varnish. I said, fine, just put it in. Okay. Just be quick. So she says, next day, okay, lipstick. So she pulls out this bright red lipstick, and I think, holy shit, we're not dressed in Jessica Rabbit here. But I kept that to myself because I wanted to be quick. I said, how about the orange one? She said, okay. And then eyeshadow, green. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I said, what next? She said, we're done. I said, what do you mean we're done? I said, 3 items under £10, that's what you wanted, we're done. And I kind of felt heartbroken. I thought, we've come all this way together, and we're done. I felt like I'd been, just dumped in the middle of Boots. But she kind of pointed over there and she said, look, go and pay, and she kind of wafted off. Helped me all alone. So I paid, and I walked out there as quick as I could, and I thought, you know what, I think that went okay. I think I got away with it. But I was in there the other day buying a sandwich at lunchtime, you do, because it's like £3, for a lunch meal. That's reasonable, isn't it? So I get to the counter, and the cashier behind the counter said, would you like £5 off voucher for number 7? So I look her straight in the face, and I say, number 7, you taking the piss? I don't want to know about number 7, I don't want to think about number 7, I want nothing to do with number 7. Do you know why 6 was afraid of 7? Because I do. And I'm Sean Martin, good night.